A broken sword, the shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. I am Xexor! This is part 28 in the series. In the last part, we came here to the seat de Baphomet, where there's an excavation going on, and we did a few things. Among other things, we talked to the guy here. I looked here. If you right-click on this, I'll do it really fast so you can see.
Gunmetal paint. Interesting.
Okay, so this is a paint color in the, or a metal color in the paint, gunmetal paint color. And then downstairs, there's a bathroom, and in the bathroom, basically, we borrowed keys from a guy guarding a door to the bathroom. We went into the bathroom. We then pushed into a bar of soap a mold of the key, so the shape of the key. And then I still have this right here, this plaster of Paris from Ireland that I'd kept. So I put some of that in the shape that was in the bar of soap at that point. Put the soap under the water. Then once it was wet, put the wet plaster of Paris that's still in the soap bar under the dryer. It dried it and hardened it. It's really weak, but it looks like a key, even though it won't work in a lock. So now at this point, as I was wondering a little bit last time too, I was like, well, is that going to be strong enough to use in a lock? No, right? But so now, this is metal color, so clearly I need to swap keys out and make him think that this fake key is the real key. So I need to do that and then basically dunk this in this paint can. But unfortunately, this worker here won't let me. He's like, oh, get away from my paint can. So I'm not sure, and I can't get up here, and I can't get up there right now. I might be able to get up there later, but not right now. So I need to figure something out. And I'm not sure. I've already gone through the stuff in the bathroom. I've looked at these things. This door, obviously, I can't get into it. And he's guarding. And I've already exhausted my dialogue options with him. And I've already talked to Nico on the phone. I don't know. Maybe I can give her details. Hey, I've got a key that I've made or something. Maybe she'll have an idea. I don't know. Let's see.
Collard.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Georges. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn. We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Oh, okay. So use Nico as a distraction. I was hoping she had an idea what to do with this at this point, but okay, that'll work. Let's go back out. So I'm telling him then, right? Because she said the painter.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers in his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
That's awesome. He totally loves the description of it. Must be me. That's funny. Okay, well, now dip this in here, right? Now.
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Okay, so now, since he's there, I wonder if I can climb up on this while he's gone.
A well-used wheelbarrow was sitting by the rubble-filled dumpster.
Okay.
There was a dumpster full of debris from...
So I guess I don't use this right now because...
A well-used wheel...
It's not giving me any option.
What would I need a whole...
Yeah, okay. So that was just for that.
Oh, no way.
Can't get up there right now. Okay. So I think that's it out here. So let's go back down.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah, well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
So you can't do it a second time. Okay. That's funny. Alright, so let's obviously then I need to switch the key. So let me borrow the key again to go to the bathroom.
Hi again.
What is it?
Whoa, what's this? Let me try this option.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
I see. See, I still think there's something where you'll make the heater like, boil over or something, and then it'll be a problem. He'll get distracted and go in there or something. But let's.
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
That's funny. Okay, so now that I have the key, whoops, no, I keep doing that. Yeah, it's locked. I know. Okay, I keep doing that. Okay, I need to use these keys in there. There we go. Now I'm inside. Okay, now I need to do this maybe?
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Alright, so now
I didn't need to get near to tell the toilet needed cleaning.
alright,
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
I don't know. Let's go.
I didn't need to use the soap again.
Okay, yeah, don't use soap.
I wasn't about to wash my hands in this. On the wall was an...
Well, okay, let me give the keys back, I guess. Let me save it here. Okay. Let's see. Try this.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
Huh. So... what do I... Well, I'm not sure. I thought I was just going to trade the keys out. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Look at this.
I turned the heating off. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
Oh, so now I can give him the key because he can't feel it through the gloves, maybe. Alright, let's try that now.
Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Nope, he had no idea. Okay, sweet. So now... Okay, so
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
let me look at my notes. Okay, so that's not...
The doorway led to an old... There was nothing interesting. I'd turned the thermostat all the way down. It was getting pretty chilly.
You didn't change, right?
I couldn't see any use...
Oh, well... hang on. Stop. Okay.
The door was locked.
Once you're committed to an action, you're committed to an action, apparently. Alright. I don't know, okay, let's see.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Alright.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so we got it. Have Nico distract him again, maybe, or something? I don't know. Not hopeful that that'll work, but let's see.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the fun.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job.
Pah!
Don't pah me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Awesome. Alright, so now... use that. That was hilarious. Get them in a fight. I didn't even think that was going to happen. That's cool.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
Alright. I guess go down here, maybe? Maybe. I don't... So there's the door. Let me... Before I pass everything up, make sure I'm not missing something. So the planks, he says, nothing useful. It doesn't do anything when you right-click. I keep forgetting you right-click on some things in this game, too, and it'll give you more detail without actually interacting with them. So I forgot about that. So if you're ever... You guys will watch this, I'm sure, are just people that have played the game. But if you ever have not played the game, if you left-click, it interacts. You right-click, and you'll look at it without actually doing anything to it. So...
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
Huh. Okay, yeah, let's go down. There's that, and then up above. Let me save it again. Nothing when I right-click. Nothing when I right-click. Okay, so let's do the top first. There we go.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here. Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Fanned out, a kind of focus to one side. Okay.
Now there's a familiar face.
Yeah, so if you click multiple times, you get...
Now there's a...
Not every time, but you'll get multiple dialogue options, so...
Close up. It fanned out around an axis point.
Focus to one side, huh? Well... You think...
It was hard to believe.
I just don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. What does the journal say? It's covered in Templar symbols. Depiction of Baphomet. So I don't know of anything in here that's going to help me. Not sure why.
No, thanks.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have like a lens or anything. I'm not sure what would help me make sense of the pattern. Look down, I guess. Let me think about this. I'm guessing don't smash it, right?
Now there's a familiar face.
No, it's not a pattern after that. I don't even know why I've got this. I'm sure it'll be used at some point.
Now there's
I don't know why I've got this chain. That may be it. I guess let me save it again. Okay, and I'm going to leave. This is so I've got it saved without leaving, and then maybe leave and talk to Nico, possibly. Guess we'll see. Nothing further either way, right? Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing else. Okay.
Nico was still waiting on the phone.
No pattern you recognize, really?
The doorway led to an old utility. There was nothing interesting. The doorway was full of assorted old I couldn't see any.
Right. Not sure.
The door was locked.
Oh, yeah, Of course the door would be locked. I don't have the... I actually have the key. I can go in, but... Oh, no, I have the different key. I have a different key, right. I have a key to that door, not the other one, so... I guess... Go back in.
I couldn't see anything.
Anything to do with the planks. Oh. Guessing, yeah, I'm guessing nothing, but... Huh. See, I don't... That skull looks like you can do something with it, except you can't. He says, no thanks, I don't want junk, right? So I don't know. Yeah, that's going to do anything. Yeah,
No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough.
I really wish... Wish I could... Let's see. If there's anything else I've not done down here that I... That goes up. Don't want to go up yet. So that's confusing. So he says it comes out with an access point.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Axis point, focus to one side. And it's a pattern, so it's not like... I actually am not sure at this point. Again, so I have another stopping point. Let's go up. See, I can't interact with this, right? I click it, it's just like, look at it. Which is not what I want to do. I want to see if I can maybe turn it or something, but... Well... Alright. Go back up, I guess. Go back out. And I did save it, so let me go outside, I guess. Okay, so...
Nico was still waiting on the phone.
Right. That's locked. Don't have the key for that. I have the key for this door, not that one now. Turn that down. Nothing useful in there. Don't know why you want debris. What do I have that will interact with that? Whoops.
The door was locked.
What do I have that will interact with that? It's pattern. It's not like with the carpet and the other, or with the matchbook, right? Where this'll... No. That's random, so it's not going to be that. Fans out. Maybe. Let's try this.
Now there's...
So not up there. Maybe down below where the pattern is? Perfect.
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Nice. Sweet.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Do we have... this is... it's not exactly a church, but kind of is. There's a square tower there, maybe.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection had... There's a guy between them. A knight, the knight through my teeth.
Look there.
Okay, so that's all the same. I kept the key. I guess if I need to go back later. Right, so...
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Mofas.
That's it.
Yeah, looks...
No.
Yeah, we had that last time. Alright, so... What am I gonna do? Like, hey, I have a key.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, so I think we'll move on.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
We'll go back to Spain. And the gardener doesn't like me still, I'm sure.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Nice.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
Sweet. I don't know if there's anything else in here she'll care about, or he'll care about, either one, so... Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Well, this time we can go in without having to pause. Alright.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
To be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians...
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
So now I need to go ask the priest, is what it sounds like.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Sounds like I need to go look at that. All right, well, we'll go ahead and stop it here for now. In the next part, we'll go look at, we'll go talk to the priest at Montfaucon and see if he has more information on the specifics of the verses. And then I can, if I need to, I'll come back here and maybe tell the Countess about it. And we'll continue from there. So, thanks everybody for watching. This has been Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. I am Xexor. Don't forget to like the vid if you've enjoyed this part 28. And I will see you in the next part. Until then, later.